The following is rated M. What you're about to watch contains explicit language, adult themes, violence, and may not be suitable for viewers under 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
That is the holy matrimony shotgun. Ah! Okay. I forgot he was here. Okay. Come over here. Come over here. Yep. He's dead? Oh, yeah, he's dead. There's the blood. Okay. Can't carry any more items. We'll fix that here in just a moment. Because in here is our first storage spot. And you may have noticed a change when we, first of all, one of the things that you may know about Resident Evil is that you might have noticed the first aid spray here. Get rid of the survival knife, it is useless. Anyway, I think if you want a higher rank at the end of the game, you can't use any of these. You have to go with the herbs. Now, my question is, should I use the... Should I... We'll go with that for right now. Oh, wait. There's more... Hold on. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. Here's the added mechanic. You have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are two known methods to cease their resurrection. 1, incineration, and 2, destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need something to light it with, which you will need to find by yourself. I can speak English. Okay. Easy for me to say. Okay. So let's get this. Get as much ammo as I possibly can. And this is a fuel canteen. Now we're gonna need a lighter for this, but before we do that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into here, combine that, and I'm gonna take the ribbon. Now, usually what I tend to do is to go ahead and save my progress, because usually, unless it's the typewriter in that dining room, then usually what will happen is these storage rooms will be the only places where you'll find the typewriters. So I'll do that. And then I'll go ahead and I'll usually just store the ink ribbons here. That way I don't have to worry about them clogging up my inventory. Now, here's the kerosene. Or there's the door. Okay. Well, there's the kerosene. Random door. I'll just go ahead and take this. Okay. Okay, so let's go back since we've screwed that one up. That's... okay, anyway. Still plenty of kerosene left, and I think there's a limited amount you can take before it runs out. So, there'll be a lighter over here. I think I have more inventory space. Okay, yeah, so okay. Whoa, okay. Ooh. Okay, and you'll see the puddle of blood when he's decommissioned. I unlocked it. I unlocked it. I unlocked the door. What's in here? Okay. Alright. Take the wooden mount. Not quite yet. Okay, because we have to we have to get the lighter, because the lighter will... Actually, we have to get this, too. We'll take the dog whistle. Crumple memo today. Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. That sounds like a terrible idea. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in, you idiot. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person who can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember this certain item that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This will work out well for both of us. Signed, John Tolman, which is an absolute idiot because he decided that he was going to trust a... He was going to trust this to a canine. Now I'll take the lighter. Now, the lighter is an important item for this one particular reason, is that, from what I can gather, the lighter... Well, first, let's show you what happens if you go ahead and use the lighter. Well, maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, you're supposed to be able to burn corpses. Oh, okay, that's right. You have to do the full fuel canteen. Okay. And that's what happens to corpses. And they burn. And I don't know if they respawn or not, but doing that gets you an achievement. But what I was about to say about the lighter is that in my mind, from what I've gathered, will trigger the berry, scene with Barry in the main hallway. I'm gonna store those because I don't know if I really need to use those. Okay, and well, the only other reason is because I need to spot in an inventory so he can give me the acid rounds, because you might need them, because they are actually pretty useful, if I remember correctly, in this game. Go through anyway. Yes, definitely go through it. Oh, and if you die in this game, guess what? Yeah, there's no continue. It's lost and middle of an armor. I think there's like 4 keys. Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. That's probably the dog whistle thing. Okay, so we're going to go back into here, I think. Okay, we're going to have to go through the dog room. Because what's supposed to happen is, well, I don't want to go through there quite yet. Because there's a thing that you get in here, but I don't know if I need it yet. Actually, I'm nearing the point in the game where I have actually got past where I have to. Okay, yeah. I think he's dead. I think. This is the one that I killed a dog with a dagger. Yeah, that's the one that gives you a little bit of a weird pain to it, because it seems like he doesn't exactly die in one hit, as the dog before it somehow does. And now that I got the shotgun, let's do this. Let's show you what happens. And if it ends up not confusing me with this weird way of changing camera angles in me. Yeah, that's what happens once you grab the dagger, is that you encounter this zombie. That's much easier to kill now. Bye. Okay. Unless there's other items I have to collect before Barry gives me those rounds, before I trigger the scene. Let's figure out. Yep.
Barry.
Here's the scene.
Oh, Jill. Got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
I will have to use it. They call them acid shells here, the acid rounds. They call them rounds.
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
She says ciao. In this one. Okay. So, what happens if you don't have enough space in the inventory, and I figured this out by chance, then that whole entire dialogue with him giving you the acid shells and then him saying something about the buddy system, that never happens. So, a lot of people got confused about that as to what exactly is going on and to why you never encountered that Jill sandwich scene. Is because their inventory was full. Capcom never informs you that's a thing that can happen. Scrap this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, and I think I'll go ahead and grab that emblem from before, because now I think we should grab it, and then I'll head back to the storage room and go ahead and drop those items in. There's a few other things I know about before we head into like the completely unknown, which is something that's in the kitchen. There is like a kitchen area of this mansion. Yeah, and let's just say it's not exactly the most upkept thing in the world. Oh, there's one other thing I need to warn you about, which is my kind of... I'm not really arachnophobic or anything like that. I don't mind spiders. I mind if they get into the house or something like that. But these tarantulas that we might be seeing at some point, they're creepy looking, especially if you don't expect them to like suddenly run across the camera angle. And I can't carry that, but there's ammo there. So, if that happens, ugh, okay. I don't get freaked out that much, but this game with that particular imagery sure as freak does that. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you probably, if you ever play Resident Evil, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not even sure if it happens in this game, so I didn't really get too far in the GameCube version of the game and to tell you one way or the other, because I think I had tank controls as well, and it was just weird trying to get through all that. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're going to store the blue gem and the emblem, and maybe the acid rounds too, because we don't have the grenade launcher just yet. The emblem. I'm gonna go ahead and take the ink ribbons. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game at this point, because I don't know how this dog whistle is gonna end up. I don't know if the amount of saves you take has anything to do with the has anything to do with any kind of like raid system. I'm just taking the handgun ammo because I don't have that many shells left. And this might turn out badly. And this, you only have a certain amount of turns of the doorknob before it breaks. Okay, now this part I've never done just yet. It's this dog whistle. But we're gonna check. We're gonna see. By the way, I hope that is not an intended sound effect that Capcom used that wet the like uncapped wood, warped wood or something like that, because if it was something they thought wood sounded like, footsteps on wood sounded like, then yeah. Although she is wearing boots, so that might factor in. Especially those high combat boots. Those high armored combat boots. There's a few other places, by the way, where the sword key will come in handy. Now, the west area of the terrace? Okay, this... Okay. Not necessary to use this now. Is it the main hall? Or are they talking about something else here? Okay, wait. Let's examine. Playing into it generates frequencies aren't audible to the ears of dogs. They call a dog with this whistle. Okay, so let's go to files again because I might be... It lives here. We're getting near it. On the second floor balcony, the west side of the terrace. And he ought to come running to the sound of a dog whistle. Okay, maybe it's more... Maybe a little bit more obvious than this. Maybe. Maybe it's not as obvious. Okay. Alright, so maybe I'm mistaken about that. Okay. So maybe we should do other things here. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, so we're gonna go back in here. Because what we're going to have to do is to go probably into that kitchen. We have to kill that zombie. And we'll probably have to do a lot of backtracking if we end up, we have to still use some of the things. Boom, dead. Maybe. Hopefully he's dead. Well, emblem of an armor. Now, oh, and this, this elevator doesn't do much. Come down here. Use the mansion key. Doesn't mention of the mansion. The sewer thing. Sewer thing. Oh, and this is gross. This is the kitchen I was talking about. A piece of meat from unidentifiable source. Yeah. A piece of meat from an identifiable source. Why would you... Ugh. Spices you've never seen before. It's off on the other side. That's a door, I guess. Only with maggots. Ah, yeah. I don't like maggots that much. And power doesn't seem to be turned on. So we know now that we have turned some power on somewhere. Now we'll come back here. This cutscene. Much more sinister than it actually is. Why did she do that? That's the second time she's done that. Would you let me control so I can show you how easy this is? Okay, let's get out of here. Apparently just had to leave because the zombies were coming. Right now there's only a little bit of zombies, so you know, why would you want to like be scared of a few zombies? You could probably just kill them with the stuff that I have so far. Now, I think that's... Okay, the bathroom has an interesting scene in it, but other than that, there's not real much else that we need to do there. And there's a defensive item there that we can get. So the one other thing is that I know about, but I'm not quite sure what we are supposed to do there, is the crows. I do not like these crows because they are annoying as crap. Actually, I might want to get out of here. Maybe. Okay, so that was, see how painful it was? Okay, so do I want to save it coming in here? He's just sitting there waiting for me. I don't know if he's dead or not. No, he's not. But he's walking in a weird direction. Okay, now he's coming over here. Oh, he takes like several shots to kill. Okay. That's shot from the other side. Is this the one? Yes, this is it. There's a description on the shield. Death is only the beginning. Now, this is where I don't know what to do here. Because if you pick this up, that key up, this thing's going to start to come around and try to smush you. These things come this. It's on the shield. Death is everything. And if you pick that up, then everything just shuts off. And if you don't know what you're doing, what you're supposed to do, which I do not just yet. I think the emblem has something to do with this. That shield thing that we picked up. You die here. So, what I want to do is I want to get that emblem back. And then we'll figure out what we have to do. But the other thing is, instead of going all the way through all that, come over here. Go through this door. Oh. Can we... Oh! There's a mansion key. Okay, we can use that. Is this the bathroom? Oh, this is a new area. This is a new area. I haven't been in here yet. Definitely enough for a few uses. Use them. Treat your wounds. Oh, this is a dog whistle. I might not want to use that quite yet. Because I haven't saved it. Okay. So I could use a dog whistle there. Okay, so that leads back into the main hall. Okay. Use for this key. Discard. Okay. So everything we've... Okay, so usually that... I thought maybe that was what would happen had I had all the use of that. It's logged. Armor. And we can go ahead and take this. Okay. We can use the dog whistle once I save the game. We'll take the whoop. Where am I going? Okay. Oh wait, there was something else there, wasn't it? come in here. We'll save the game. And then we'll go ahead and try that. A few of those things now. Okay, first order of business. Let's get... I don't think we need that right now. I do need that emblem. I'll keep the dog whistle. Whoop. I do need the ink ribbons if I want to save.